You don't have a greenhouse, but you want to start your seeds, grow your plants, propagate some plants, I have got an alternative to a greenhouse that will definitely help you out. First thing, you can build you a grow rack. I built this one just out of leftover 2x4s and whatever I could find for the bottom and covered in plastic. So it's sent. It is an indoor greenhouse. That is a cheap way to do it. So what if you're not DIY friendly? Well, I have another answer for you. You can get these plant racks. So these are indoor plant racks. So this is going to serve as a grow rack. So as I start my seeds over here in the grow rack, they can come over in here and stay right here until I need to up pot them. And if you get one big enough, this one has 6 different levels with it, and each one of them has a 3-spectrum grow light on them, so they'll get plenty of light. And it does have the plastic on the bottom. Now, it won't catch water, so make sure you put a solid tray underneath it to catch your water, especially if you're doing it in your house because you don't want to get your floor wet. So this way, when you start your seeds and you're ready to transplant them and get them into these, this can serve as your greenhouse until they are far enough along and the weather's right, and then they can go out into your garden. So having plenty of space inside your house or your garage like I've got is a good alternative to having a greenhouse. So once your cool weather crops start to hit the garden, you've got plenty of room to start more seeds over here, and then they will migrate into this. And then from that point, you just keep that cycle going until you get out into the garden. So this is a great alternative to having a greenhouse. Now, I got a greenhouse. I actually have 4 of them and absolutely love them. But if you don't have the space for a greenhouse and you don't want to heat it or cool it, starting your seeds inside your house or your garage is a great way to do it. See, in this tray, there we have 32 plants. So this gives you plenty of space. Doing it this way, you got 32 plants in this tray. So it's a very small space, but you've got a lot of plants in it. And then over here, I have my soil blocks with the brassicas. We've got lettuce and cabbage and broccoli all go in here. And at some point, we'll just start up potting these probably into 4 cell trays. And then they'll have 32 more, and then they can just move up to this rack. And another option you got, you can see here, this is Limelight hydrangeas that we did. And we kept them on bottom heat for about 7 weeks, as let them start to root in, and you can see they're growing. So this is a good way to have several of your hydrangeas started in a small space. So you can later on up pot these, and by that time it'll be warm enough outside so you can just set them out there. Here's another 32 cell that we got. We have lettuce and oregano, thyme and celery. All that is going on. Now, once they germinate, they come out of the grow rack and in here because these are cool weather crops, so they don't really need the bottom heat, so we move them in here. And then in this grow rack here, this is where we'll do all our seed starting. And we have some more hydrangeas here on bottom heat. Here we have pink pampas grass and lavender going. So if you look at these 2 racks that I've got here, there is a lot of plants. And I am still starting seeds. This weekend we will start peppers. Soon after that we'll follow tomatoes and all our flowers and everything else. And we have plenty of room right here to take care of all that we're going to plant. So you really don't have to have a greenhouse. You can do it all right here in the comforts of your home. But if you do have a greenhouse and still want one, and you can start with a smaller greenhouse, this right here is a great way to start your seeds, propagate your plant, hold them over the colder months until it's time to go to the greenhouse and then into your garden or landscape. So this is just something that I use. I wanted to show it to y'all, and maybe this will help somebody out because I am a firm believer that if you grow it, you know it.